Hi, y'all. How's it going, y'all? Your girl, Uniquely Kimoya. Oh, as you can see, I'm in bed, so I'm not so upbeat. I'm on the more quiet and relaxed side tonight. And I think it's necessary sometimes, so yeah, good. So, I've been meaning. Oh, there's a mosquito. Yeah, these mosquitoes are crazy, even though it's cold. Like, what the heck is a mosquito doing around when it's like 10 degrees outside or something? Like, I don't understand. I don't get these mosquitoes. They're crazy. But anyways, yeah, my topic, I did a video, a pre-video with my topic. How are you treating people? How are you treating others? Like, what are you doing for other people? So, tonight's the real deal. Or this video, I should say, is the real deal. Now, how are you treating people? I'm just going to go straight into it because I'm very tired and I'm very low in energy. So I'm just going to go like straight to it and go to bed because yeah, my day has been so crazy. What are you doing for others? Now, this is a very important question. It's been weighing on me for a couple of reasons. I've had an experience. I've been observing, and I combine these two, and like the weight is on me to talk about this topic so badly, so much. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a story so y'all can relate to where I'm coming from with this. And of course, as I said, along with my observations. Now, I live in Europe. I'm from the Caribbean. I now live in Europe. The Caribbean, the islands, the people are friendly. The people are warm. Well, most of them. And I come to Europe and I see where the people are like just a little bit colder, a little bit, minding their own business, not so social, not so sociable. And, it's kind of made me, want to talk about this topic along with an experience that I've had. Now, my experience is like when I moved here, like a few months after I moved here, or yeah, 8 or 9 months or whatever after I moved here, I met this guy, and we started out as friends, but I fell in love with him. We practically were friends the whole time. I fell in love with him, and we had a little thing going on. We had a situationship. Now, for those who don't know what a situationship is, it is actually, having a thing. Two persons having a thing is not a real relationship. It's not like you're really dating. You kind of are, but you're really not. So there's no real commitment or anything like that. But you hang out and yeah, you hook up or whatever. So I had the situationship. Okay. And this kind of lasted for like 2 years for the most part. And I fell in love. We were pretty much friends, but doing our thing. And I fell in love deeply with this guy. And he didn't really feel the exact same way about me. He didn't really have those cozy, warm feelings as I did for him. And yeah, it eventually went sour. But anyways, throughout this period, he treated me so badly. And I'm sure almost everybody can relate to this. When you love somebody, not that it's okay to accept poor behavior or poor treatment. I'm not saying that at all, but it's kind of never really easy to walk away when you really love somebody or you really want more from somebody. So, I stick around, and yeah, hoping that things would have gotten better one day. So I kept my fingers crossed, but we were doing our thing and whatnot. And throughout this period, he treated me so poorly. And I feel like that along with my observation and that experience that I've had, I just have to come out and talk about it, because I feel like even if he didn't love me back, like in that way, he didn't have to treat me that way. I mean, who says because you're not in love with somebody, you need to treat them badly? So for me, yeah, I just feel like I have to talk about it because I'm still in the healing process. I'm still trying to gain closure, and I just have to talk about it. Now, back to the main focus, the main topic here. How are you treating people? Are you still opening the door for somebody? Are you holding like the elevator for somebody? Are you doing these simple things? Are you even smiling at somebody? I mean, that's the simplest, most effortless thing somebody can do, is just to give you a smile. Do you even just smile at a stranger? Do you smile at people? Do you help other people? How do you treat people on a daily basis? How do you treat people who can do nothing for you? People who can do a lot for you. How do you treat these people? How do you treat people on a daily basis, day in, day out? It is very important. The people here are not so helpful. Everybody's just minding their own business. So for me, I'm like, I'm not used to this, and I could have easily conformed to it. I mean, sometimes they say when you go to Rome, you must do what the Romans do. I don't necessarily believe that, because I'm not going to come here and just conform to, just being unfriendly or, stuff like that. I'm not. So I'm still going to be myself for the most part. And while I've been here, I smile a lot at people. They don't even smile back. I try to help. I'm not saying that everybody is like this here, but most people, the majority of people here are like that. They're minding their own business. They're not so friendly. They don't really care to help you. They don't care. Everybody's doing their own thing. So for me, I don't like it. And I feel like it's very overlooked. How are you treating people? People must ask themselves this question very regularly and kind of evaluate it, because it's very overlooked, really. You have to pay attention to how you treat people. And you have to pay attention to what you're doing for people. I mean, when I was in this situationship with this guy, he works, here's a short story or overview so you can really understand what I'm talking about here, or what I'm talking about here. So I didn't really have status. I don't have no titles or whatever behind my name. I'm just a normal person. I'm not rich, whatever. We were just friends. We liked each other, I would say, for the most part, but I was, in love with him. But he was working for this company, and he got along really well with like the lawyers and the architects and, CEOs or directors or whatever. He was getting along really well with these people. And it kind of made him feel somewhat powerful and somewhat up here. And in that, he kind of looked down on me, and, because I was kind of like down here. He's a concierge in the simplest way. He's a concierge. It's nothing special or fancy, but I'm not here to throw him under the bus or anything, but I'm just using it as a reference. Like, he got along really well with these people. And he felt very, very, he was very egotistical, if I must say that, narcissistic. But I mean, because I have to say that, because I feel like it helps in this situation, in my topic here. He was very egotistic and narcissistic. And because he was among these people, he felt very powerful and very important. Of course, it's good to feel important. Nothing's wrong with that. But it doesn't mean, but while you're being important, or while you're being powerful, still pay attention to how you treat people. Because him being in the position that he was, and me being in the position that I was in, it made him treat me like I was a nobody. And it hurt me very much. I could have walked away. I should have walked away. I didn't. But anyways, that's for another topic, and that's for another time. Anyways, I'm writing my book. Let me just throw that in right here. My book is pretty much finished. It's being edited, and then it's going to move to the publishing stage. And in my book, my memoir, all of this information is going to be in it. All the details of my experience, the whole 9 yards. So, yeah. So everybody can really use my book, my story there to kind of relate and kind of intertwine everything here. But anyways, so he felt like he was really at a place in his life where he felt like it was okay, or he needed to treat me the way he did. Now, it has hurt me. It has opened my eyes because I love people. I am a very friendly person, as I said in the beginning. I love people. I love to help people. I talk to people. I don't look down on people. Never look down on people. That's the thing here. Always be kind to everybody. It doesn't mean that because you feel like you're up here and somebody else is down here, you need to treat them like crap. Like, in which book does it say that? That it's okay to do that? So that was the situation, that I was in. And with that, along with what I've noticed here, the people are not so kind. The people are, I don't know, it's really difficult for me because it's kind of hard to be, especially the person that I am, being so vibrant and always, talkative. And so it's kind of a little bit dysfunctional for me because I don't really have a lot of friends here. I don't have no family here at all. And I mean, I just have my kids. Oh, this mosquito though. Oh my God. But, but anyways, yeah, for me, it's a little bit difficult to function without, nice people around me, or friendly people, friendly, kind people. And it is back to the main thing again. I'm a little bit tired, you guys. So yeah, I'm really, really tired. So it's not so the easiest thing for me right now to kind of concentrate. But anyways, I just have to still get my message out here. Think about this. Like, really think about it. Ask yourself on a daily basis, on a regular basis, like, how am I treating people? What am I doing to help anybody? Am I in a position to treat people or to look down on anybody? Am I in that position to look down on anybody? Am I looking down on anybody? This is something you have to evaluate. You have to self-evaluate and kind of really think about it, because it's really important. Because sometimes you don't even notice. Sometimes you're just doing your thing, going about your daily lives. You don't really take these things into consideration. Like, what am I doing to help somebody else? Or how am I treating anybody else? So I feel like I just need to kind of draw the attention to this for a second, because it happens not only here in Europe, it happens around the whole world, where we're not helping people enough, we're not being kind enough. And it's just it kind of sucks, really. It sucks. Sorry about that. It really sucks because we're all humans. And the treatment that I went through, the treatment that I experienced, I wouldn't want anybody else to go through that. Like, it's really, really, really hurtful, especially if you're in love with somebody and then they're going to treat you like that. So unkind, so inhumane. Like, oh my God. It's like the worst feeling ever. It's the worst feeling ever. I would say treat the janitor, this is like a famous popular quote, treat the janitor the same way you would treat the CEO. Yeah, treat the janitor the same way you would treat the CEO. Because life is a funny cycle. You see, today you might be up here and you're looking down on somebody because they seem to be down here. And then tomorrow, the person down here is up here and you're under. So life has a really funny way of changing. It's a funny cycle. And nobody's going to be in the same position constantly. So be careful and watch how you treat people. I swear this mosquito. Pay attention to how we treat people, guys. This video is not going to go for much longer. I'm going to wrap it up. But the message is treat everybody. How are you treating your brethren outside of the service? Are you still showing them enough love? Are you still being kind to them when it's not service day? Something that you have to really pay attention to. Ask yourself this question: how am I treating people? Am I being kind to people? And I know it's in reality, it's not so easy, because if you're not really kind to yourself and you're not showing love to yourself, it's not going to be the easiest thing for you to treat or do so to other people. You have to first be kind to yourself. So if you're not being kind to yourself and you're not really showing yourself a lot of love, or self-love, if I may say it that way, you need to start doing that, because it's really hard to be kind and loving to other people if you're not being so to yourself. So I feel like it's really important that we really look inward and, like, pay attention to these things. And that's my message. I mean, it's not all that because I'm on the DL, but I mean, there is something to take away from it, I'm sure. It depends on what you have ears to hear and what you have eyes to see. So if you want to take something good, or you want to take something bad, or you want to criticize or whatever, it all depends. Have ears to hear well and eyes to see the beauty. So this video is pretty short, 17 minutes. I hope it will help a little bit. I hope it will be a little bit of an eye-opener, and you will really, start putting these things into practice as helping others or showing love or being kind. There's so many ways you can be kind to people. So many ways. I mean, they can be so simple. It doesn't have to be such a task to show love or to help others or to treat people civilly. My inhumane treatment that I've, wow, my treatment was so, guys, you just have to get my book. When it's out, you'll know. I will be sure to announce it when it's finally published, so you can get, more details on that and see what I've been going through and why reaching out to other people and trying to make a difference is so important. So important to me. So that will make more sense when you get my memoir, when it's out and you get to read it. So for the moment, you can take little bits and pieces of what I'm saying on my videos here and there for the moment, but I'm sure it will help somebody. It doesn't matter, in no matter how simple way it is. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much about wrap it up. Yes, and if you haven't been smiling, just keep smiling. My brain is kind of on the sleeping mode. So until next time, guys, I will have a more exciting presentation, I guess, next time. But I'm in bed and I feel like it's okay to say this in bed too, so no big deal. So your girl's out. Peace.